I get asked this all the time. Let me show you. So belts are one of my favorite accessories to add to an outfit. I never wear an outfit without a belt, and as soon as I put the belt on, I really feel like it completes the look. So I have a bunch of belts. Let me show you where I got some of my favorites from. These are some of the belts that I get asked about the most. I picked these up from Facebook Marketplace, and they're all by a brand called Brighton, which is actually a women's belt brand, but I feel like they look very unisex. They have like a vintage vibe. I'm not sure if they are vintage. I do know that you can actually go on their website right now and pick this one up, which is really cool. It definitely has like a vintage Western vibe, and it's also reversible, so it could be brown or black. This one right here is probably the most asked about and probably my favorite belt that I own. And this one's really cool because it has actually these little, like, I don't know what you call them, but they move so you could adjust them so they can be seen a little bit more. And then this one I think is really cool because it has this locket, which actually has this black and white photo from one of the past owners, which I was going to change, but then I decided to leave it because I think it gives it a little bit of character. If you can't find what you're looking for on Facebook Marketplace, I also like to check eBay and Etsy. I probably check weekly because I just think it's fun to try and find cool and unique belts. And because these are women's, you know, a lot of men you're not going to see wearing them, which I think is even cooler. So you're not going to see anybody else really wearing these belts, which I think is really unique as well. So one of my favorite Western belts is this one from Tony Lama. I love the conches on it. It has a nice thick leather to it, nice Western buckle. It's definitely a unique belt that I really like to wear. These next belts are from one of my favorite jewelry brands. If you guys follow me, you guys know I wear a lot of pieces from Clocks and Colors, and they recently started making belts. This one I just picked up. I love the big Western belt buckle. Nice Americana, American Eagle on it. And this one has a really unique buckle, but I also like that the end of the belt has this nice little metal Clocks and Colors emblem on it as well. So these are some belts also that are thrifted that I picked up at local thrift shops, or whenever I'm in a new town, I always like to find antique or thrift stores. Usually that's where you can find some really cool and unique belts as well. I picked this one up when I was in Maine. This one was at a local thrift shop in Cold Spring, and this was at a local thrift shop in Beacon, New York. And I think most of these I got at a pretty reasonable price. That's what I think is fun about thrifting too, is you can find some really unique pieces, and a lot of times you're not breaking the bank. I think the Harley Davidson one was a little bit more expensive. You guys know, you know, they like to rake in on the Harley Davidson products. One of my favorite places to shop is UKcom, and they also have a lot of great belts from a lot of different brands. These are actually part of their brand. I get asked about this one a lot. Nice and clean look, and this one that has kind of the embroidery on it. I beat this one up. This one has gotten a lot of wear over the years, and I haven't taken the greatest care of it, but very cool, nice Western, but also very clean. And they have sales all the time, so make sure you guys check out UKcom for sure. And the last couple that I wear a lot are these from different brands. I got this one from Vince Camuto. I wear this one with a lot of like denim and Ralph Lauren kind of styles, but this is actually from French Connection. I've had this for years. I might have picked it up at the outlets. I've had it for so long I actually don't remember where I picked it up. And this one is from The Gap, another one I've had for years. I like this one with a lot of like leather, biker looks. So those are just some of my favorite belts and where I've got them from. But if you see any other belt that you're curious where I picked it up from, make sure you hit me up in the comments and let me know which one are your guys' favorites.